So I want to thank everybody for tuning in. My name is Lachelle Smith, and I'm the host of Minority Report, featuring Black-owned businesses. This episode of Minority Report is featuring my girl, Chandra Gore. She is a business manager, business developer. She got a gang of titles. She's also a publicist. She's also an author. I can't keep it straight. I'm going to just go ahead and let her introduce herself. Just go ahead. I'm thirsty.
You look out. We need some drink. Hello, everyone. My name is Chandra Gore. Like Jackie Chan, it's Chandra.
Chandra.
I am a business consultant, publicist, festival founder, producer, author. I'm borderline not going to be a mother too long because that job is for the birds, because I didn't realize it would be this hard. I think that's the hardest job that I have right now. I done gave up being a homeschool teacher, but I'm still here, you know.
We're not going to kill the babies in this season.
I ain't going to kill them. I'm going to quit. See, there's a difference. I'm going to quit and I'm going to apply for unemployment and telling people I was on a job with no pay. And
I don't think you can get unemployment because you quit homeschool. I don't think it works like that. I don't think you can do that.
I'm apply anyway.
Go ahead. You know what? You do it first, and as soon as you get a check, let me know, because then I'm next.
It was a hostile work environment. The principal was not responding to my text. He didn't want to come by and get them neither. So I think I quit because I did not have the support of my school district. And
oh, glory. Okay. So outside of homeschool with the babies and being a business developer and a publicist and an author, what else do you have going on right now?
I have an ebook. I'm teaching people the basics on how to launch a podcast. It's not an intensive guide or anything like that. So sometimes people just need you to help them to start an orange. So this is pretty much it. It's an orange starter. So that way you can get the peeling off and you get to the good parts. I'm just starting it for you so that you can get going and get where you need to go. That's
okay. We're going to get into the ebook in a minute, but let's backtrack a little bit.
Yes.
What exactly is a publicist? And for those who are not sure if they need a publicist, I'm going to need you to break it down and explain what exactly a publicist is, what exactly a publicist does, and who's like your ideal client. Who are those individuals that, in your opinion, are people who actually need a publicist?
A publicist is someone who increases your reach on different media platforms. They can also be brand managers if they choose to accept that role or work with your brand manager. They are people who can guide you on what your appearance should be to your audience. They can help you define that, what you really want to appear to be and what your communications are to the larger audiences and how you would like to. And they're also sometimes crisis management, though that's a whole different subset of publicists.
Right. Okay.
Because that's the Olivia Popes who help hide the body and things.
Olivia Pope, she's coming to the crib with the shovel and the lie.
Right.
Burying bodies. Gotcha.
Well, I need my money up front for that part, because you ain't gonna have me out here.
You think I don't want my money up front?
I want my money up front.
If I'm burying bodies, I need more than a retainer. Okay, I need a retainer. I need bail money. I need my own attorney. I need somebody who's gonna take my kids. Like,
all of that.
Okay.
So publicists are sometimes not valued as they should be, because we actually are the ones who are writing your story to make it palatable for people to accept and for people to be interested in you. Everyone comes to a publicist, well, my story is unique. There's 100 other people that are out here trying to do the same thing. It's how we write and talk and pitch you to the different producers and the booking managers for the different media outlets that you would like, that change the game for you. And a lot of people really need to understand the difference and understand how to manage those expectations. My ideal client would understand that it's a marathon and not a sprint. Don't get me wrong. There's some flash in the pans that you could pitch and get them placed the next day. And then sometimes you have to build a relationship and a rapport with certain media audiences, media outlets, so that they want to book you, because sometimes your social media isn't together, or you said something stupid online 3 years ago and we got to go back and explain that. Like,
we got to scrub Twitter because you couldn't keep your opinions to yourself.
Correct. But some people don't realize that on the flip side of booking you, we are answering to all of the poor decisions or the bad relationships that you have may have
Yeah.
not had. Like, I've had clients who didn't know they were blacklisted, and I'm sitting up here begging, listen, can you just do me this one solid because it's me? I know that person may have been messed up 25 years ago, but listen, I need you to do this for me right here. Let's get on this level. Let me appeal to the humanity of you.
Time out, sis. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got folks out here that's getting blacklisted. Blacklisted from being on TV, blacklisted from being on radio.
You never
like,
know the person. Okay, you could offend a secretary today that is the associate producer or executive producer tomorrow.
Got it.
You get what I'm saying? And some people don't understand how to let go of grudges, professional grudges at that. So publicists, listen, my business partner and we have been on the phone for hours, sometimes trying to negotiate for a client to get on media outlets because of their stank attitudes they used to have, or they perceived as an asshole, or they offended some A-lister and can't be at the same party with this A-lister, even though the organizer wants this person there, and doesn't really like the A-lister, but the A-lister is going to bring the other media. So that client gets pushed to the wayside because of, name draw and everything like that. So people
Wait, didn't Amanda, what's her name? Amanda Seals just tell like a story similar to this? Like, she was at a party and didn't realize that somebody at the party didn't want her there, and then whoever organized the party literally came over to her and like asked her to leave, and she couldn't understand why. Like, these situations are real. So if you're in the not just entertainers, we're talking about motivational speakers, pastors, anybody who has a brand. Okay. And that's a whole nother conversation as to what exactly a brand is, because a brand is more than just having a logo. A brand really is something that becomes a household name that you and your company are associated with some kind of feeling or some kind of emotion. Like Coca-Cola is a brand, Pepsi is a brand, Groupon's a brand, Chick-fil-A is a brand. Listen, let me tell you about Chick-fil-A. Now, they is about right wing as they want to be, but when I go there, their brand is their customer service, and they are 5-star. When they talk to me and they know me by name, and my food is hot and my sandwich ain't sloppy, and you got grown folks literally standing outside with a tablet prepared to take your order.
We need to recruit them Chick-fil-A workers to work everywhere. Like, I need Chick-fil-A service.
But that is a brand. That's what they're known for. So again, like I said, that's a whole other conversation. But having a publicist on your side is so beneficial, because you have somebody who is working behind the scenes, getting you on stages, on panel discussions, TED Talks, all kinds of places. They're really working on your behalf while you're working on your craft.
Correct.
Okay. So if you're a comedian, you're working on your jokes. If you sing, you need to be somewhere in the studio or in the booth. If you dance, you need to be at rehearsal. If you write, you need to be writing. Let your publicist get you in front of the media that is attached to the audience who wants what it is that you have. But now we're in a situation, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Okay. So I want to know from you, from a publicist standpoint, how are you helping your clients who thrive, whose main income is live entertainment? For those comedians, for those entertainers, concerts are canceled, in person, anything is being canceled, being shut down. Like, we don't even know when we're going to be allowed back outside. Keisha said, no, you better not go outside. So
you better figure it out.
Daddy said you can go outside, but what did mama say? Okay. No. So we don't know when we get in a Coachella. We don't know when we get in the Essence Fest. We don't know when you're going to be able to have that FaceTime with your clients or your potential clients. So I know that this is hurting like a lot of musicians, and now we're starting to see, like Erykah Badu is doing her live. DJ Nice is killing it on Instagram.
Platform that people pay to see. So
Right.
did it.
Paying,
Like,
paying, and her tickets were only $1.
but she created the platform so
But she
that,
created the platform. Like, she's
and
definitely pioneering that. So we are seeing, more artists, entertainers, choosing to go live. But how are you as a publicist, how are you able to help cultivate your clients and, basically keep and hold on to your clients, even though you can't get them in front of live audiences right now?
I double check like my contract first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still adhering to my contract. I'm still getting features for them. It may not be top tier, but it's still features and things like that, because magazines are still being published.
Right.
They're digital platforms like Facebook Lives, IG Lives. All these things are still happening.
Mm-hmm.
So even with any entertainers, I'm like, there are other live streams that are off of Facebook that will help you, generate an income. But also with those cancel events, if you signed a contract, there's an act of God clause in there that will enforce that the insurance will take care of for you to make sure you get your money. So not all is lost, but
Okay.
there's some entertainers who do not have their business in order, so they can't partake of the benefits of the grants and stuff like that. And this is the biggest thing that I've always stressed to people. Like, you are a business man.
Right.
Like, think about it. Jay-Z said, I'm a businessman. Like literally, you are a walking business.
Right.
This is the biggest thing. And it's like, a couple years back, I did sign a digital distribution deal, because something in my spirit was like, we need to put these things on digital, because just in case they can't go on stage, they'll get an income. You know what I'm saying? Because that money pays every 90 days, because you're constantly streaming. And I had so much pushback from that. So I still have the deal. It's just now I'm finding other people to put on it that understand the value of having that money that comes in your sleep.
So explain this digital deal like a little bit more. I don't want you to like divulge anything.
It's fine. So
you can't give out all the tea, okay?
I know, even though somebody did call the wrong record label and try to go around me and try to get their own deal, but they called the wrong person. And I'm like, well, that ain't the right person. And then, you
okay, we're not gonna worry about.
But
don't even worry. Don't even worry about that.
But
don't worry about that, because that's how people
basically
block their blessings, when they try to go behind you and do shady stuff like that. But what I'm asking is for you to kind of explain, because I don't think people fully understand how streaming works. I don't think people fully understand that you can have your own app on Roku or any of those other streaming devices. You can have your own app and stream your own content. You don't have to be streaming from Instagram and worry about getting shut down every 30 minutes. Correct. That's corny. So, you know what I'm saying?
You could actually,
or them cutting off how many people are watching you. You can have your own. I don't think people fully understand that. So I want you, or like even having their content on Amazon. I don't think people fully understand that either. So kind of break it. Like I said, you don't give away, your strategy and how you were able to do it. What I'm asking is for you to kind of explain a little bit further, how that can benefit somebody who's looking for an alternative to live audiences.
So basically, it was, you put it on the stream, like everybody listens to Pandora, Tidal, Spotify, all of these things, y'all blasting the music and stuff like that. But there are actually channels that have comedy on them. So people, even though they want to hear, it's a, if you're telling a storytelling joke, right? So you take that, you could put that up there. For every time that it's streamed on multiple platforms, you're getting a check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so every time that plays, or if somebody creates a channel just with your stuff, that's a check.
Every time.
The thing is, you own that. There's comedians that are dead and gone, and their grandchildren and great grandchildren are fighting to get the revenue from their works. I want to prevent that.
It shouldn't be like that. Unfortunately, it is like that. But if you have the right people behind you, including having a publicist, then this isn't something that you're ever going to have to worry about. Not you, not your children. Whatever legacy that you leave behind, that's not going to necessarily be an issue for you.
The business side of my brain is always like, wait a minute, I gotta secure this, because even the works that I do, like my workbook is trademarked. I have my poetry being copywritten. Like, I'm not out here just, what I'm saying? Like, I want to protect my works, because they're not just my works, they're my children's works. and
Right.
their children's work. So nobody should be eating off of their stuff but them. Y'all can
Well, I
enjoy
mean,
this.
there's trademark attorneys out there. We can definitely, connect you with some of the
Yes.
people that I know, that can assist you in that area. If that is something, that if you're listening to this, if you're watching this right now, and that's something that you're interested in, you can always reach out to me, info
Mhm.
at minorityreporttvshow.com, and I will share, whatever resources that I have with you. But if you definitely feel like you're in a position where you want to go from good to great, I highly recommend that you get with a publicist, because you're going to need that
Well, not every
that
publicist. A
that
publicist that has a
that
business side.
catchword,
Yeah.
that catchphrase, that word that everybody likes to throw out there. I want exposure. I need exposure. I need to partner with this person and get more exposure. That isn't something that I'm going to highly recommend that you try to do on your own.
No. I mean,
Get yourself a professional.
you can, but good luck. But the thing is, the whole flip side of it is, if you don't have your business in order, like I work with one of my clients, she's an amazing accountant, right? She makes sure that your money is right and your numbers are right. I'm gonna shout her out. Hey, Felicia Day, you
Felicia
doing
Day, hey boo.
it? Yes. So people forget that you can have all this glitz and glamour and all these media appearances and coming home and sleeping on an air mattress because your money wasn't right. So all of these things, if a publicist is working with you and they know that your money is, you can't pay your invoices on time every month, and you always talking about, well, I need to get this, I need to get this sponsorship, I need to be here, but they can't afford to pay for it, then your business setup is not right. So why don't put the cart before the horse? Make
Well,
sure
not only having your business right, but you
Mhm.
also want to be able to say that you have a clientele.
Right.
If you're not doing business, don't be out here looking for exposure.
But people, like, I'm telling you,
Don't-
social media has gotten in the way of people who go viral, and they think that that's all it takes for them to be successful.
Mhm.
Anybody can set up a little what's it called, a little Shopify site, and or DM me for prices, you know what I'm saying, and do selling stuff that way, and not have your business order. And when the tax man come a knocking, hello, we need our cut of that money that she was working with.
Trust me, anybody who is selling anything, you got to DM them for
For the price.
prices, for size, for inventory. They not making over $12,000. The IRS ain't coming for them, but they're not business people. I
Nope.
personally, this is just me. This is just Lachelle. I don't buy nothing from nobody. I got to DM you. Listen, if I can't go, stop. If I can't go directly to your website and have all of my answers, like all of my questions answered,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do business with you. But that's just me. And if you're that individual who has that kind of business ethic, or those are your business practices, I highly doubt you are in a position that you need a publicist.
Exposure.
I'm sorry. No, this is not the
No,
live
baby.
stream for you.
What is you doing?
Okay. Well, I don't know what you're doing, but I'm not doing it with you. That's what I'm saying.
And
The
that's the
kind of, like I said,
misconception.
we're in a season right now where the word for today, yesterday, and tomorrow is pivot.
Yes.
That is the word. Okay. I have friends, business associates right now who are struggling in their businesses because they don't know how to pivot. If you cut hair and you can't cut hair right now, I'm going to highly recommend you pivot.
Yep.
You're either going to start going online and doing tutorials, showing people how to give lineups, how to cut designs into people's heads. You might have to start selling t-shirts.
Yep.
I don't know. Pivot. Do something else. Either you're going to do something else totally different, or you're going to do something in alignment with what you're already doing.
Correct.
I understand. I mean, I have friends who are tattoo artists and they're struggling right now. I have friends who are notaries who are struggling right now. I have friends who do hair, friends who do nails. Basically, my whole timeline is parents with seniors who can't get senior pictures, who disappointed because they can't go to prom. They not getting graduations. Listen, right now, that is a open market. You better find a way to market to those kids your services because they need them. Mm-hmm. Whether it's graduation pictures, whether it's virtual invitations, y'all gonna do an online graduation party. Listen, I'm not here to work it out for you. If you call yourself an entrepreneur, then you work it out.
Hustle.
You gonna have to pivot that business some way, shape, or form. I mean, again, you can reach out to somebody like Chandra Gore. Not only is she a publicist, but like I said, she's a business developer. She can sit down with you and help you find your niche, help you turn your business around. Some people have been in business for years and don't want to lose, what they've built. Other people are just starting businesses and it's like, dang, I just started my business 6 months ago and now I'm getting ready to go out of business. You don't have to. That doesn't necessarily have to be your story, but you're going to want to get people around you, and that might be a publicist, that might be a business developer, somebody who can help you navigate these COVID-19 waters. Mm-hmm. So I mean, one way, if we're talking about pivoting, let's talk about you being an author. I know that you have, books on Amazon, books on your website, but you just launched a new ebook. Mm-hmm. So tell me about the ebook.
So
get into it.
It's called Launch Your Podcast Like a Pro. It's not an intensive guide. It is just the prompts to get you started, because everybody, some people just need that little push. And this is pretty much what it is. It outlines everything that you need to get your setup straight and get it out there. Because the key to getting started is getting started. Like everyone's like, oh, I've been thinking about it and haven't done it. So
yes, address the procrastinators. Tell them why. I mean, if you can't tell right now that you need to do something else, or even if you don't need to do something else, if you need to add another, service or skill, having a service or skill,
having a podcast
is something that you could possibly be doing. So, explain the nuances of having a podcast. Like, what are people's reservations? Like, why are people not, getting into this to the point where you felt like I need to write an ebook to help these individuals?
Everybody that I talked to was like, I don't even know where to start, or this is going to be so hard to do. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like,
you can start a podcast with your cell phone.
With your cell phone.
It's literally that simple.
It's that simple. But at the same time, people could actually, they could talk themselves out of doing something. Mm-hmm. So the reason
folks do that all the time.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get you out of talking yourself out of stuff, because with the podcast, you can brand yourself as a subject matter expert by talking about the things that you know.
Absolutely.
So that's a whole different ball game on what you could actually do as a business. You could end up being a virtual speaker talking about, if, like, let's say you cut grass, you're a landscaper, right? You could brand yourself as a subject matter expert on how to start your landscaping business by using the lessons you learned and your setup, and then also finding and securing your clients and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. You could actually, talk about those nuances that you went through, the stories, like people, that
telling your story.
Yeah. So because nobody can tell your story better
like
than you. So why not use this as a way to tell your story? Right. Why not use this as a way to solidify yourself and like, look, this is what I know.
These are my credentials.
And basically, because it'll actually have people going to your business because, hey, wait a minute now. He know what he talking about. She know what she talking about. So let me book her services now, because a lot of times people don't see the wizard behind, behind the curtain. You know what I'm saying? So now is the time to step out in front and say, listen, this is why I'm in this field and this is why I'm the best that ever did it. Because some people can be cocky and on Facebook and on advertising like I'm the best in this, but they can't tell you the first thing between a weed eater and a daggone lawnmower. Like they don't even know the difference.
Right.
But if you know it and you can talk about it, a podcast is a great way for you to go ahead and say, listen, I am the best. I'm gonna tell you why I'm the best. So
Mm-hmm.
book me, and that will keep your money coming. Even if you're a barber, a master barber, right?
Master barber.
You know, because some people have been cutting hair for years in the mama living room. You know, going to different places, don't have a license, but they finally got their license, and all this stuff happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that knowledge that they have attained for all those years could
It's
be
worth something.
it's work. That's that. This is what I tell people when they come to me and they want to work with me. You're not paying for me. You're paying for those 20 something years that I worked and I learned. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
I've grown my business. So this is what I'm telling people. Increase your stock. Let people know who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Show that you are a subject matter expert about your what field that you're in. Don't play games and say, "Oh, I don't know if people want to hear it." Trust and believe. There's somebody that's looking at you that wants to know how you got there and scared to ask you, but the podcast is a way for them to get the insight on how you started and who you are so that they can
Absolutely.
have the courage to reach out to you. So make yourself more human. This is the time I think the pandemic has created this the ability to appear human outside of these logos and
Mhm.
social media personas and stuff like that.
Right.
So
I totally agree with everything that you're saying. You know, present yourself as a subject matter expert.
mhm,
Tell your story. Pivot your business. A podcast will definitely allow you to do that, and it will allow you to do it very economically.
yes, for the
You don't
free.
have, it doesn't require a whole lot of setup. Like I said, you could start a podcast with just your cell phone and some earbuds or a microphone. You could do it in the privacy of
Listen,
your own home. You don't have to go and rent out a studio.
so easy. Look at
Right.
this.
So easy, you know, and it's a number of different platforms out there to help you
Right.
launch your podcast. And they also provide like advertising options, just like you can
hmm
advertise on Facebook and advertise on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all
People
these social media
people can
platforms.
support you
They will give you
on
support. Exactly.
on some of the podcasts. People can subscribe to support you for 99 cents a month. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So these are the things that people need to, you have to understand that the difference is in having those virtual streams of income that you can actually create for yourself. And this is
Right.
one of them that will help you to increase your stock, increase your value. Like,
I mean, even take what it is that I do. For example, I'm strictly YouTube. I don't have a podcast, but I mean, on my YouTube channel, I have over 100 videos. I could easily take every single one of those videos, strip the video, have only the audio, and boom, I have content for a podcast. If you're taking, you know, whatever it is that you're doing on IGTV, your Facebook lives, your YouTubes, or whatever other streaming platform I don't know if people still using Periscope. People still on Periscope. I don't
I
know.
don't know. They on Twitch
And people
now. I
still
think Twitch or something. I don't know.
listen, I don't know.
They TikTok,
You know, wherever you are recording content, you can remove the video, have the audio alone, and put that, you know, and put that
Yep.
out there. It can be instructional. It doesn't have to be just entertainment. If you say, "Oh, I don't want to do that because I'm not funny or I'm not, you know, a good storyteller," that's irrelevant.
It's a conversation. You just talking.
It's a conversation, honey. You could review books if you wanted to do that. I mean, it's a number of things that you
Listen,
can do. I'm not even gonna sit here and break it down in 1 2 3 ABC and give you idea after idea after idea. I can't stroke you enough or persuade you enough or encourage you enough to make you simply believe in yourself enough to hop out there and create your podcast, your YouTube channel, your t-shirt line, your makeup line, your weave line, whatever it is
whatever
that
you
you're
want to
interested
sell.
in doing. Right. I mean, I do multiple things, but a podcast is something that I could easily transition into.
hmm
And you have to consider that in your business as well. What can I easily transition into? Because because we're in the middle of a pandemic, my business is suffering. What else
Like,
can I do? You know, if you've been selling t-shirts and you're doing fine in a pandemic, you know, there's some businesses that are thriving,
thriving.
that are thriving. You can still add a podcast and say, you know, my podcast is about how to start a t-shirt line.
hmm
You know, tune in for 10 episodes. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing is 10 episodes. Each episode, I'm telling you step-by-step strategy to start your t-shirt line. That's a podcast that you will have forever that also creates revenue.
Correct. And a lot of people don't understand that it's not the revenue you see every day. Like it's not, you want to wake up and have those deposits in your account
Right.
because that's your discretionary fund. You know what I'm saying? It's going to keep your subscriptions and stuff that you paid for going. Like a lot of people don't realize like that money you make in your sleep is that long money.
Mm-hmm.
Short money that comes right now, it's gonna cover them bills. It's gonna cover, but that's that long money that's gonna come 3 years. You
Absolutely.
sitting in the house and you hear a cha-ching on your phone. Oh, I got a
Yeah, you
residual
get.
payment.
I
Look
love them
at this.
notifications for deposits, and
You see,
I,
those are the
I
things
live
that,
for them. I wake up
yes.
in the morning, like, let me look at my cell phone and see who sent me
Like,
some
man,
money
I got
today.
money. Like, cause once you get into the habit of not with the instant gratification, and I want people to understand, like, there are people who sit on Facebook Live just smiling at the daggone screen, and there's 5,000 people looking at them. Like, make it make sense. Like, you
Make
gotta
it make sense.
understand. Like, there's a once you get a number of hours, it's everything can be monetized, but it's not always about the money. But if you talk about something you're passionate in, people are going to hear that passion and going to come back to listen to you over and over
Right.
and over again because it's not about the money all the time. And this is the misconception that everybody's like, oh, I'm not going to make no money doing that. Because if you're talking about something you love, the money's going to come.
The money's gonna
Like,
come.
stop
Absolutely.
making it about, oh, I need to get paid for this. If you love it and you sitting in your house not doing nothing, first record on your phone and start talking. There's your podcast right there because sometimes that brain dump that you do, because I literally brain dump on my
Mm-hmm.
podcast because a lot of times there are tips and things that I've gone through in a day. They're like, oh shoot, somebody might need to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody might need that little boost, that little inspiration.
Right. And it doesn't even have to be like a 30-minute podcast.
Mine are less than 10 minutes long. Like
Right.
I don't
It
be up
doesn't
there.
have to be long. It doesn't have to be lengthy. That girlfriend that you can't go visit. The two of y'all can get together and create a podcast and talk about whatever it is y'all want to talk about. Y'all can talk about wine tasting. Y'all can talk about fashion. You could talk about, it could be a mommy and me.
But don't
It could
tell
be
your
just
real
about
business
best
though.
friends. It
Mm-mm.
could be, you know what I mean? It could be about surviving the pandemic.
Right.
It could be about anything. But what I want you to do before we close out, before we shut this thing here down, I
Mm-hmm.
want you to connect with Shan. Shan, please tell everybody where they can find you online, where they can find your ebook, all of your contact information.
You can find me online at chandragoreconsulting.com. Facebook is Chandra Gore Consulting. Instagram and Twitter is C Gore Consults.
Mm-hmm.
I can also be found at Chandra Gore 01. That's my author, speaker, moderator page of, where I post the different things I'm doing. I used to do wine tastings and stuff like that and other events, but it's still there. My books are still there. You could also follow my other pages, Genova Comedy Fest, SEM Productions 1.
Time out, flag on the play. Hold on now. You just doing too damn much, sis. I mean, you all over the place. What festival? What is that about?
So that's the Greater Northern Virginia Comedy and Film Festival. Our inaugural festival was last year. It was 5 cities, 5 locations, and we had about 32 comics come out and grace the stage. The winner was actually Derek Brooks out of Virginia Beach. This year we were supposed to present him with a nice event, a nice check and all that other stuff, and the pandemic happened. But I'm working on next year's going to be bigger and better. I have the support once again of the lovely county of Stafford. I I'm happy that we had this breathing period, but next year it's going to be even greater than it was. I had some really great comics come out. It was a great connection, and I'm still connected to some of the comics, so I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first festival that I ran it. I had some great producers come in and help me out. Host a couple nights, my inaugural nights, and it actually was great. I think that a lot of people forget that festivals are a great way to showcase your comedic standpoint and how you're doing it, and it doesn't have to be on a
Anything, any kind
national
of
set.
festival. It
Yeah,
doesn't,
but
I mean, you did one, for comics, but any kind of
mhm,
festival. I mean, we see how successful Essence Fest is, and
yeah.
we see how successful Coachella is, and we see how successful Afro Punk is. And those things are awesome. So if you are interested in being, featured in a festival type
Mhm.
thing where you're with like-minded individuals and you get your set, on stage, definitely reach out to Shan. Like, again, it truly all depends on where you are at, what stage you're at in your business as to whether or not you're going to need a publicist.
Right.
But again, like I said, you can reach out to Shan, and Shan will be able to tell you. She'll be able to tell you if you're ready, if you need a publicist, if you're ready for festivals, if you're ready for comedy tours, if you're ready for a book tour, if if you're ready for Dr. Phil, if you're ready for, soul, whatever Oprah's Soul Food Sundays is, or whatever she got going on. She'll tell you if you're ready for Red Table Talks. People want to be bigger than they already are. And even if you're not there, Chandra still has the ability to help you build to the point so you can get there. She will help you. She'll help you cultivate, your lane. And we're all out here on these highways, and you can be in your lane. And that lane might just be one lane for now. But you might start adding lanes to your highway. You can go from chef to having your own seasoning line, to having your own restaurant,
keep expanding, being an architect of your own highway,
and keep expanding. And you can, including expanding into having a podcast.
Correct.
But definitely get with somebody who can help you develop your brand, develop your business, before you start seeking exposure, before you start trying to get on these talk shows. You want to be on The View, and you want to be on The Real. Baby, you're not ready.
Yeah, because
you're not ready.
If your business is not in order, trust and believe there's somebody waiting to pluck you right off that little platform that you created.
But at the same time, don't be discouraged if you're not ready, because somebody still needs what it is that you have.
Correct.
I'm not telling you that you're not ready to discourage you. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that there are people out there. They're called business developers. Okay. Correct. There are people, hint, like, I'm gonna wing at shit hard. There are this is not something in my eye. I'm trying to break it down for you. Right. There are people out there. There are business developers who will help you get to where it is that you want to be, so that when you do get in front of a camera, when you are, on that platform, because trust me, God has everything that you want. It's already there for you. You just got to keep walking it out until you're ready to be on the stage that's already prepared for you. That's all. We don't want you to get out there and be embarrassed, or or not being able to articulate your story. Somebody has what you need. Somebody has, what you're offering. Somebody can grow and be blessed from your story. So if you're not ready for the limelight, you're not ready to be on the red carpet, because that's a million cameras and a million microphones. If you're not there yet, launch your podcast like a pro.
And so that people can know that.
That's going to be your practice field until you're ready to go pro. That's where you're going to be able to really truly develop, as an entrepreneur, as a storyteller. You're going to be able to, develop, as a motivational speaker, or a pastor, or a poet, or a performer, or a comedian. That's where you're going to truly be able to shine before you get on HBO. Or wherever it is that you trying to do stand up, you trying to sing, you trying to be, the halftime act at the Super Bowl. Perfect your lane, and get with somebody who's going to help you perfect that lane. For sure. Okay, one more again. I want you, because we get ready to close out. I'm hungry. I've been drinking this whole interview, and I'm starting to.
If you got it, okay, good.
I'm starting to feel it.
I'm just so happy about my interview now, y'all.
Just a little bit.
God, won't he do it?
Because y'all know I like to drink, and I'm starting to feel it. So.
See, this is exactly why.
Before I tell you to go ahead and share your contact information just one more again, I definitely want to give a shout out to Chocolate Ancestor. Definitely head up that website. That's where I got my lovely I Am Black History t-shirt and my mug. I want y'all to get into this, get all this glory. That's what I've been sipping out of.
Yeah.
Latoya Brown. I feature her on my website. There's a blog about her, so you can get to know her business. She has clothing for men, women, children, not just clothing, but also home decor, fanny packs, all that. So if you Black and proud, you absolutely unapologetic, then Chocolate Ancestor is where you want to go and get all your new fits. Oh yeah, and my lips. Wait, let me take my glasses off. You get into this. What?
That beat, girl. Yeah.
That beat. You see it? Okay. See, this is why I don't fool with you, because she's like the worst hype man. She's like Flavor Flav. Like,
you better tell it. Yeah. You heard?
This why I don't fool. This is why I can't take her nowhere. I can't go nowhere with her. We always end up doing or saying something petty. I can't fool with her. But
no, you said it before we leave this road trip. We go big. Didn't you say that?
I did.
Thank you.
But I want y'all to get into this flawless. Can you see that? I'm sorry.
Hold on.
If it's my light is washing it out, but flawless faces. That's it right there. She ain't got it. Flawless faces. That's what this lip color is, and the lip color is called flawless. So if you was watching this video like, Shell, your lips is popping, sis. That's because they are. Yeah. Like, see that? That color.
Wait a minute. Because I'm
that
wearing
color
my
is popping.
I'm wearing my signature color, Fierce.
See?
Look at that.
She got her flawless faces. I got my flawless faces.
But wait.
Oh yeah, there's more.
Yes,
this is the eyeshadow palette that I'm rocking right now. So let me open this up for you just a little bit.
I need you to come and help me with that though. Cause she is doing classes.
Listen, I done beat this thing up. I use my stuff, okay? So that is my flawless faces, makeup artistry, and cosmetics. You definitely want to go ahead and check her out. She has like, oh my God, I love my eyeshadow, love my lip color. So I definitely wanted to just shout them out because that's what I'm wearing today. And most of my videos, most of my interviews, I'm always wearing something.
You see my wrist?
Something Black owned. Where'd you get that from?
That's girl. That's accessory. Yeah. Wait a minute. And my shirt.
That's
yes. Okay. Came in today. Thank you, Crystal girl. I opened the package. I was so excited. So let me go ahead and throw this on real quick.
But hold on, wait. Before we close out, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the only one drinking.
What are you talking about?
Right.
I finished mine though. It's gone.
You finished yours? What was you drinking though?
I was drinking a Reese cup shot.
From where?
From I just made this. It's with Godiva.
Oh, you made that one? Yeah. Oh, okay. So you not gonna show the bottle though?
Wait.
Of what you was drinking earlier?
I was gonna drink this. Oh, this?
That.
That's don't rosé, pink sangria.
Right. Like don't try to put me out there like I'm the only one.
You're the only one that drank now. I drink.
Sipping on something. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I sip. But yeah,
being honest.
Crazy Wine, you can order that online. Shoot Crazy Wine. You can get it online.
Shoot Crazy Wine. Babs. Chocolate Ancestor. Flawless Faces, they're all Black owned because that's how we roll.
I will tag them in the comments below so you can check them out. There are Mother's Day. They have Mother's Day promotions going on.
Right.
Especially Babs and Flawless Faces.
Yes.
I know that Shoe Crazy Wine has new wines coming out, so go ahead and shop them today.
Get into Shoe Crazy Wines.
These mothers, aunties, grandmothers, the lady that watch your kids, the teachers. I think I need to send all them teachers a bottle of wine. Order
all the mommies,
all mommies, aunties, whatever mother figure that is in your children's life or your life,
or in your life.
Get them something. I would say Cakes by Connie, but I don't have them yet, so I'm gonna wait for them to come and then I'm gonna eat them on camera.
Definitely right now with everything that's going on, we don't want to expose mom to anything. We don't want to
see my edges.
I see them, babe. I see them.
They were luxurious, right?
Okay. They're luxurious.
Shout out to Key Experience. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We don't want to expose mom to anything. So there are 100 Black owned businesses out there or more that would be able to ship mom something great. There's a blog post on my website. You can go to minorityreporttvshow.com. Naturally Phase. You can go to my website. I do have a Mother's Day gift idea blog post. So if you're not sure what to get mom, there's something out there. It's wine. You got leather bags. You got candles. You got subscription boxes. Everything. You got T-shirts, statement T-shirts, mom killing it out
I'm
here,
doing
T-shirts.
shameless plugs right now, by the way. I'm sorry.
All kinds of stuff.
Brookie girl.
See, I mean, listen, I don't know
Conscious
why.
Kingdom, energy. Look at this. Okay, go
Listen,
ahead.
I got all kinds, child. I got all kinds of stuff out here. Here go my home's organics. I'm sure you can't see it because it's whitening it
Oh,
out.
that's a CBD.
This my
Cocoon
CBD stuff.
Designs.
My home's organics. Oh, my beard balm. Clearly, I don't have a beard, but my boo thing has a beard.
Yes.
So we've been getting into his beard balm and his beard butter. Y'all see this? And the beard butter.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, from the Black Beard Brigade. So we have that going on.
Like, I got with just reviews, girl.
Girl, I got stuff everywhere. Listen, this is my. Let me see. What is this? We done went completely off topic.
I know. Child. I'm sorry, but
just pulling out all the black business stuff. I got black on hand sanitizer, but it's out in my car.
I do too. Brookie girl actually has hand sanitizer, y'all.
Total Peace and Wellness.
Look at
These are my CBD gummies.
Oh, that's
I got going on in here. I got boxes of stuff everywhere. Oh, my CBD honey from a company called Yanoya. I have that going on. I got all kinds of stuff. Like, child, I got barbecue sauce sitting up here. Mike D's barbecue sauce.
Have a taste.
Child, it's black owned business products and stuff everywhere. It's all over my house.
Remember that hot sauce we had went down to Virginia Beach and tried?
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Listen, I'm just popping open boxes. This is my pre-roll that I got from
the CBD.
This is my CBD. I got this from Total Peace and Wellness. I mean, I literally, it's stuff. I can't put the stuff nowhere. I got stuff everywhere.
Look at this. Ian's product for 64 is a luxurious facial line. This is an intense hydration mist. Like I'm glowing right now.
This is my Marjani. What's it called? Is that what it's called? Yes. Marjani Beauty. It's all kinds of stuff in here. Child, listen. I got stuff from black owned businesses.
I'm sorry, Teresa Dennis.
Everywhere.
You came up with this loofah soap, girl.
Girl.
This will scrub you, exfoliate you, and wash you at the same time. I'm sorry. She's a MVP for this one. Listen. I just want y'all to know, like, yes. But see, I have to support, every small businesses that are around here. I really do appreciate because they support me.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
gotta shout them out. Yeah.
I mean, it's only right. Right now with everything that's going on, we're talking about exposure. We're talking about, getting businesses getting in front of different media outlets and being on different stages and different platforms. But the best thing you can honestly do for a black owned business is just simply support them.
That's it.
That's it. I mean, that's it. I mean, I really can't make it any more plain than that. When I say I'm about that black owned business life, like I'm literally about that. Like every day,
toilet paper,
everything, everything, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, face masks. Even if you start to feel sick, it's elderberry this and sea moss that. I mean, there's stuff from black owned businesses that you can get.
Tea right here is elderberry hibiscus. Let me tell you something. It will get you together. It'll clear all this.
Clear. Break up all the mucus. Child, I got lotions. I got balms. I got makeup organizers. I got makeup remover. I got deodorant, child lotion. I got all kinds of stuff. But right now, I need people to fully understand and be aware that we are not going to be able to go back to the way things were. We just not. So the best thing that you can do for a black owned business is just simply support them. They ship, most of them ship, within the continental United States. Some of them ship internationally, but just simply support them. That's it. It's not rocket science, y'all. It really ain't. And they need black owned businesses. I'm a black business owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a black entrepreneur. This platform, what I do for Minority Report, this stuff costs, all of it. The graphics, the videos, editing the videos, that stuff costs. These cameras, these lights, this stuff costs. Support us, you know what I mean? And as I am saying, support me, I'm supporting other black owned businesses. So that energy that I'm putting out into the atmosphere, I'm prayerful that it's going to come back to me. I receive it. already. We are all going to get through this pandemic.
But as a business
Businesses are going
consultant,
to thrive. We're going to get the media exposure. We're going to be on bigger stages. Our territories are going to be enlarged. Like, I just need y'all to really, truly, honestly, just stay encouraged. But if you are ready, like I said before, if you're ready to go from good to great within your business, but you're not exactly certain how to do that, please link up with Chandra Gore Consulting. Sis, tell them one more time.
Well, I
take my last sip.
Everybody go to my website.
Go to her website.
www.chandragoreconsulting.com. I will be putting the link on directly on my website, but the link for my ebook is on my link tree that has all of my contact information on it. It's in the bio of my Instagram. I will post it on Facebook and I will tweet it as well. It'll also be posted on Minority Report. So if you need to come back, watch the replay and get it. I want everybody to know that I'm accessible. I may not get to everybody like in 24 hours, but eventually I'll get to you. Like, I will definitely do that.
Give her 3 days. 3 days.
I tried 3 days, maybe 4 though.
Three. Give her 3 days.
Don't count the weekend though. Don't count the weekend.
Count the weekend.
No.
Because I'm gonna be on top of her, y'all.
No,
don't worry.
Contact me on Friday. Don't expect a response till Wednesday because I have.
Don't listen to her. I'm going to hold her accountable. Y'all heard what I had said. Like I said, this here drink, I'm starting to feel it because you know what I mean. Like when I start feeling it, like I start dancing and stuff. And
yes, then your shoulders go. Your shoulders be starting like this. I'm like, that. You please.
About to get into this good shoulder roll in a minute. Y'all
like I'm
not doing this with you.
This all day. Like,
stop. I'm gonna get me some more to drink, and I'm hungry. So, what I want you to do in the meantime is launch your podcast like a pro. Okay, get with Shan, get her ebook, get into that thing. You can start your podcast with, like I said, with nothing more than some earbuds with a microphone and a cell phone. It is really, really, really that simple. Yes. And get the ebook. And it'll walk you through step by step. She's not leaving anything out. She's not leaving you hanging. And if you still need assistance, if you still need more help, she's available. If you need Minority Report, I'm available. Reach out to me. You can always, like I said before, you can hit me up, info@minorityreporttvshow.com. That is all we have for tonight. Because like I said, I need some more alcohol and I'm hungry. So
we might have to do this again, though.
Of course we're going to do it again.
My internet is good now, honey.